ready, away and running at the fairgrounds. And in the alley, making a dash for it for Jack Gilligan. And the alley broke real sharp. Ed leads here half a doodle with on the outside Spry Charlie and the black cap who now starts a bid, but in the alley got the jump through the first furlong and a half with Juju 19 lying in fourth place. Magnolia Ridge is fifth with the rail. Then comes Heartthrob Halo, who looks to make a bid in between horses, and posted wide is Rockstar Alex. They went past the opening quarter in 22.60 seconds as they splash to 3 furlongs from home in pursuit of In the Alley as James Graham has Spry Charlie right there second on the outside by 4. Juju 19 is third. And then in between horses, Heartthrob Halo. Rockstar Alex has raced wide. Half a Doodle second to last. And Magnolia Ridge trails the State Bred Sprint here in the Friday opener. It's In the Alley who led past the quarter pole in 46.62. Drifting wild clear for Jack Gilligan. In the Alley remains well ahead in the final furlong from Spry Charlie, who took toward the inside for his bid. And then Juju 19 running on from third. From Heartthrob Halo, far outside is Rockstar Alex. They're close to the finish. It's In the Alley. In the Alley will report home by a half dozen lengths. Juju 19 second from Magnolia Ridge, and then Spry Charlie. And they're off. Nice line out. And there's Rasposado who blasts out. Rasposado just leads here from Candy's Pride and the white cap in between horses. And now Candy's Pride went to the front for Jareth Ludberry. It's Candy's Pride who leads 3/4 length to sharp starting Rasposado, who's in the pursuer's role. Enough Heart is running third with the rail by 4. Then All-Star Magic in fourth, with the missing piece in the Gold Silks in fifth. Then it's Stars Dream and Wide. Beautiful and Wild has drifted back to seventh and last. The opening quarter, sloppy track, 22.16 seconds. They have 3 furlongs to go. It's Candy's Pride who's come clear by some 5 lengths for the run to the quarter pole. From Rasposado, Enough Heart. All-Star Magic, the gold pieces a wide fifth. A break to Stars Dream and Beautiful and Wild as these fillies and mares come past the quarter pole. Top of the stretch for Candy's Pride. Half mile in 46.02 through the Gentilly Goo with Jareth Ludberry. Candy's Pride remains clear with 1 furlong to go. The rail Enough Heart. Rasposado. All-Star Magic makes a late bid between horses, and then the missing piece. They come past the 16th. It's Candy's Pride close to home from Rasposado. Enough Heart. All-Star Magic will be 4th. It's Candy's Pride, and Candy's Pride won by just about 5. Rasposado on the wire for second with Enough Heart. All-Star Magic finished 4th, well clear. And they're off. And there's Go Sugar. Go Sugar goes to the front here for Deshaun Parker and is raced away from FTW Slam and the Green Silks, who's vying for second with Buckdown Taylor in between horses. All Night Moonlight with the rail. Then comes Cajun Crazy and the Britland stable newcomer trying to take hold of this off track. Up and Gone trails the Maiden Juvenile Sprint as they head toward the far turn. Aiming for sharp starting Go Sugar, the son of half hours, covers a quarter in 21.58 sharp seconds. Around the far turn they go. Go Sugar leads FTW Slam, who's in that second spot with All Night Moonlight running in third. And then comes Cajun Crazy in fourth. A break of 2 more to Up and Gone with the rail, and Buckdown Teller now being outrun. It's Go Sugar, who leads past the quarter pole, half mile in 45.17 seconds with Deshaun Parker. Go Sugar leading here on a sloppy track on debut. Go Sugar carries a nearly 5-length lead down to the final 16th. With on the outside, All Night Moonlight now gaining second. FW Slam is third, and then Cajun Crazy fourth. From Up and Gone, it's Go Sugar, and Go Sugar gate to wire. All Night Moonlight was second. FTW Slam third. Cajun Crazy, Up and Gone, and Buckdown Taylor was last of the sextet. And they're off. And there's Masquerade Ball. Toward the inside, Semi-Charmed Life, and in between horses is Blurt, and they're joined by Pleasant Vision, who's 4 wide as they enter the first turn. Nearest the inside, it's Semi-Charmed Life, who's just in front, pressed by Blurt between horses. Masquerade Ball, Royal Blue with the red halves also forcing the issue as they vie for the lead going to the back of the track. With on the outside, Pleasant Vision, now fourth upon settling. The gray is I Like Dreaming. Mosh Pit is also saving ground from Keys Included, who's out deep on the track at the 5.5. Then it's a break of 5 more to Exclaim, who's drifted back to 8th and last. 23.88 lead seconds for the run to the half-mile pole with Jose Vega. It's Masquerade Ball who took the top. Masquerade Ball in front by a couple lengths to Blurt, with I Like Dreaming third on the outside. After vying early, Blurt is dropped back in 4th. Mosh Pit is 5th. Exclaim with the rail. Then comes Pleasant Vision, and farther out is Keys Included. Half mile in 48.12 seconds. They round the far turn, but now with 3 furlongs to go. Masquerade Ball continues the leader as I Like Dreaming now starts this move for Erica Murray. Here's I Like Dreaming sizing up Masquerade Ball. And right there is Blurt for Emmanuel Nieves as they come toward the top of the stretch. Pleasant Vision and Keys Included gearing up on the extreme outside. They've straightened away. They posted 3/4 in 109.48. And it's Blurt. And Blurt bounding down to the furlong grounds with a 5-length lead from I Like Dreaming. Masquerade Ball is given way. Exclaim is staying on from the back of the field. Pleasant Vision on the far outside, and then Mosh Pit. They're close to home with Emmanuel Nieves. It's Blurt, and Blurt scores in the slop. Exclaim was second, I Like Dreaming third, and Mosh Pit finished fourth. They're off. And here's Rumpus heading out toward the front. Ella the Ball flashing speed. Perfect in the royal blue of Dolphin, also right there, as is Implosion, who holds her position with the rail as they enter the first turn. It's Implosion. So Implosion just takes the shortest way around there for Adam Beschizza with 7 furlongs to go. It's Implosion, who leads by a half to 3/4 to Perfect, who stays close as these Fillies go to the back of this historic New Orleans track. Ella the Ball is in the 3 path and Rumpus in the green cap on the far outside. Saving ground in the meantime is Mischievous Belle, who's running second to last, and Chaton Rouge trails the Sextet in the slump. The opening quarter in 23.85 seconds. They have 5 furlongs to run. It's Implosion, who leads Perfect, second on the outside by a length and a half, with Ella the Ball in third. Then Mischievous Belle. Rumpus is now second to last, and Chaton Rouge trails still. It's 6 lengths from leader to last. Implosion continues to hold on to this short advantage from on the outside. Perfect. Half mile in 48.13 seconds. They round the far turn. Now Perfect. Perfect has taken the lead as they come toward the quarter pole with Ella the Ball striding up in scoring range for James Graham. Perfect spins them in. Implosion has lost ground, then Chaton Rouge. Mischievous Belle saved ground, but to no avail, and the distant is Rumpus. 3/4 in 1 minute 13.85 seconds. It's Perfect who leads into this final Fairgrounds furlong. Perfect is clear, slightly shifting out while clear of Ella the Ball. Then Implosion and Chaton Rouge. They're close to home with Colby Hernandez for Mike Stidham. A Godolphin win. Medaglia d'Oro filly, she's Perfect. Won by 4.5 from Ella the Ball, and Chaton Rouge edged out. Favorite Implosion for third. They're off and sprinting. Charlemagne. There's Charlie's Creed dashing from the rail for Jareth Ludbury. Charlie's Creed went to the front. 3/4 length to Charlemagne, and Supremely in the yellow silks in pursuit mode from third. Boss is dialing in. Rumble ready on the far outside, and over toward the rail there for a bid for Brandon Boulanger is Keems Ladosk at the 3.5. It's Charlie's Creed who leads Charlemagne by 3 with just over 3 furlongs to go. Charlie's Creed paving the path around the far turn, got a quarter in 22.57 seconds from Keems Ladosk with the rail. Boss is dialing in supremely in between horses. Then comes Charlemagne, who flashed speed but has dropped back and Rumble ready. It's toward the inside. Charlie's Creed first to face the Friday crowd. It's Charlie's Creed who leads in the final furlong and a half from Bosses dialing in, charging on the outside with Supremely as Keems Ladosk bid is now flattened. They come inside the final 16th. Charlie's Creed continues to hold on to this 2-length advantage from Bosses dialing in with Jareth Ludbury. Charlie's Creed at second asking. Charlie's Creed out to the maiden ranks. Bosses dialing in was second, Supremely third, then Keems Ladosk from Rumble ready, and Charlemagne was last home. All set. They're off. And sharp starts for the teammates. Money well spent and spellbinding. Heart that binds the gray. Serape just leans toward the inside, and Toward the rail is Sky High Susan. It's Serapi. Serapi leads to the first turn for Colby Hernandez in front of Money Well Spent in the Red Silks. Sky High Susan in third. With Heart That Binds, all wide fourth. Strummer saving ground in fifth. Spellbinding is sixth. Then Explosively Hot and posted wide in the green sleeves is Blastana in and amongst those back markers. The first two of 8 furlongs in 24.16 seconds. And from here, 5 furlongs from the first line finish with Jose Riquelme. Money Well Spent leads the Phillies Mares Mile now. It's Money Well Spent who took the lead from Serapi, who's 2 lengths behind for the final half mile. And then comes Sky High Susan, joined by Spellbinding, who looks to gain behind horses. Heart That Binds, and wide is Blastana. Strummer with the rail. Spellbinding is now second to last, and the trailer Explosively Hot. Half mile, 48.37 seconds. They round the far turn, and it's Money Well Spent who leads Serapi. Sky High Susan saving ground. Heart That Binds, Blastana on the far outside as they come into this final quarter of a mile. We trail back to Spellbinding with Strummer, and on the far outside Explosively Hot as they swing for the short stretch. 3/4, 113.71 for Jose Riquelme. Money Well Spent has a furlong to get. Sky High Susan, Serapi's one paced. Blastana on the far outside with Heart That Binds, who's in there pitching away but fifth. They're close to home. It's Money Well Spent. Sky High Susan gamely on the outside. Money Well Spent. Sky High Susan trying to get level. Money Well Spent holding on. Money Well Spent, and a first line photo close with Sky High Susan. First line photo. And they're off. And there's Both Hours, who rockets out to the front for Colby Hernandez. Both Hours sped to the front from Jig Time Bandit. Hot Patootie with the rail. Isn't It Time moves up with a bit in between horses, but Jig Time Bandit now sprinted back to fourth as they near the half-mile pole. And then comes Easy Aces in fifth. Sweet Vidalia, the newcomer, the gray, rides the rail. The next gray after that is Just Another Win, followed by Bonus Round, who's second to last and beaten for pace. Bad Gal Riri trails the Maiden, Fillies, and Mare sprint here in the Friday finale. The quarter was 22.65 seconds. 3 furlongs from home. And it's Both Hours, who's on the point. Leads here Hot Patootie, who's making a bid in between horses. As Isn't It Time is coming with a 3-path push as they look to advance here on Both Hours. Both Hours spins them in over the sloppy track. Half mile, 47.22. It's Both Hours who leads in the final furlong and a half. From charging Isn't It Time. On the far outside, here comes Sweet Vidalia. Sweet Vidalia's rattling home for Jose Riquelme, and here she comes. On the far outside, Just Another Win. They come past the 16th. It's Sweet Vidalia's taking the lead with yards to go. Jose Riquelme for Sturgis Ducoin. Sweet Vidalia victorious on debut. Beats Isn't It Time. Just Another Win was third. And then Easy Aces on the wire with Bad Gal Riri, and Both Hours flattened in the home run.